saw several videos of people recording themselves in the bunker, and you know what I didn't see? I didn't see anybody that looks like you.
Really?
Yeah, really. And you know this. You know that they're racist.
I'm surprised.
No, you know,
this is the only video you
found. They're racist. You know that they're racist. You know.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Stop speeding nonsense.
You know that they're racist. You know that they're racist. They don't like you. They don't like Ethiopian Jews. They don't like Nigerian Jews, and they don't like Black American Jews.
They don't like your hairs.
How many Ethiopians, Israelis, Jews went out?
I'm gonna say this on this subject, and I'm gonna move on, because you don't know nothing about it. But
they made you people not.
There's no problem.
They made you a woman.
There's no racism in Israel, right? There's no racism.
There's no racism in America. There's no racism in Iran.
I'm asking you, is there racism in Israel?
I'm asking you too.
No, don't do it about it. No, don't do it. Then why are you not in a bunker, bro?
Question.
I'm asking you a simple question.
You're asking a question with a question.
Racism. Listen, racism is a lot of countries, right? In other countries you have racism, right?
So why are you not answering them?
Yo, are you a choir? Why are you talking together? What's going on?
Why are you not
in a bunker, bro?
Why should I be in a bunker? Why?
Because ballistic missiles are after you. I in Tel Aviv.
No,
like this is
ballistic missiles right now. Nothing.
You're in a real war, right? This is a real war.
So
and now you guys are actually feeling it. So. Yeah,
I don't feel shit. They can set 100,000 missiles to Israel. All I care about, I want the.
Wait, so are you saying you're invincible?
Bibi and the rest of the government, they finish the work and they do what they need to do to eradicate all the terrorists and the.
Yeah, well, stop telling them. Stop telling Bibi to beg the United States to get into this. We're not in it.
They have an interest
begging.
to...
Stop begging. Stop begging for money. Bibi's always begging for money. Oh, United States, please, more money, more weapons, more money, more weapons.
You know, what you're saying is not factual.
More weapons. And no, it is. It is.
It's not factual.
You guys are a piranha state.
Wait,
she's a fucking wealth.
Actually, the money that Israel gets from the States, it's not even 1% from our.
What are you talking about, bro?
What?
You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't graduate.
I do know. I'm going to explain it. If you be quiet for a moment.
No, you didn't go far. You didn't go far.
If you be quiet for a moment, I will explain.
You didn't go far.
The money that the United States so-called give Israel every year is not even 1% from the GBT.
Yeah,
so the thing is, the money that Israel gets.
That 1% don't need to go to you.
And the money.
That 1% don't need to go to you, though.
It doesn't go to Israel.
And let's just say if it's 1%, it doesn't need to go to you. That's American tax dollars. It doesn't need to go to you.
You didn't let me finish talking.
We don't need you. We don't need you.
Okay, so you want to talk?
I have a question. Didn't Iran launch a missile 1 hour ago on Tel Aviv?
Yeah, he's not in a bunker. You know why? Because they don't like people of color.
Yo, you need help. I'm telling you.
Bro.
You need help. I'm telling you.
No.
You need help. You need Jesus something.
You don't believe in Jesus, bro. What are you talking about?
You need Jesus, though. I'm trying to explain you something.
Jesus is a prophet.
You forcibly tell me what is the reality.
Jesus is a prophet. You don't believe in Jesus. You don't believe in Jesus. And Jesus is a prophet to me. So,
I mean, what's going on here, man? What's the...
You need to lose some weight.
You think this is my real picture?
No, I'm just saying you're chuckling like a fat guy. You got a fat voice.
The guy refused to acknowledge people claiming and asking for protection because they're black. and from Israel and Europe. You know that, right? That a lot of Ethiopians came to Europe to ask for protection because they got their children taken away from them, from their Israeli wives. You know that.
Yo, you know what's the amazing thing? It's amazing how everybody talk about Israel. You don't say shit about Yemen and what they do to their own people. You don't say shit about Syria.
What are you talking
Nobody
about?
says shit about other countries.
What do you speak?
You only talk about Israel. You know why? Because you are hateful people. Hateful. I know it. I can hear it for everything you say. You never mention any conflict that doesn't
go being the victim. I think you guys are into being.
Nobody's a victim. The way you act and talk about Israel, I can tell you got only hate in your heart. That's it.
Jew hate, anti-Semitic, anti-Semite, anti-Jew.
No, but the thing is, in Israel, it's not everybody Jews. So you hate other people too. It's not only Jews. You hate.
The world doesn't care about Zionists.
I agree on this point. I agree with you. You can see it's just like the United Nations.
Israel.
You see, exactly. This is the United Nations. Exactly, like you talk, like everybody in this room talk. It's just like the United Nations.
You forever would be spitting people. People will spit in your face. Just don't go to another country and
this is the beautiful thing. We don't give a shit. We just wanna.
You guys are backwards.
Take care of the other.
You guys are backwards. You guys are backwards. Backwards, motherfuckers. Backwards.
You're such a. Was nothing here when we came here, you know. Look at this country, a little country with so much ingenuity, you know. What the fuck they did? Nothing.
What the fuck are you talking about? The Muslims created the algorithm. What are you talking about?
Right, all the apps are Arab today, right?
You're so fucking stupid, bro. Like you're a weirdo. I can't talk to you. You're smooth brain.
No, he speaks like a white person. Like he forgot the oppression he's going through right now, and he's just out here preaching.
Put that bullshit oppression.
About how they eat.
There's no oppression here. Stop it.
That's why people are
that bullshit. Stop the cap.
Black in Israel, that's facts. There's statistics on that.
You can say what you say, but it's not the reality.
It is the
people
reality.
know that people live here. They have freedom. You can say whatever you want.
I know is that I saw a lot of recordings from people.
I'm not talking about you. You live in an echo chamber. I'm talking about other people.
People in the bunkers, and I didn't see any black or brown person there.
Right. So the people are right now in the bunker.
Whites. Right, why are you not in a bunker?
Right, so you're telling me my rest of my family don't have bunkers? They don't like safe room? Nope, huh? So you live in a different reality, like I said.
No, you living in a 19th century. We're in the 21st.
You don't live here, and I explained to you a moment ago. My family.
And we don't want to give our money to you.
So. Missiles that are landing in Israel. Zelda, why aren't you in a bunker right now? That last one came in.
Because he's brown and they're racist there.
Exactly.
Edward, should I talk to you like you're an idiot, or should I talk to you like you do know what's going on?
I'm Palestinian, so talk to me like you want to kill me.
Yeah, not a Palestinian. Stop with the cap. You American.
He's a Palestinian.
Not Palestinian. Just talk to me like you want to kill me. Just like you talk to any other Palestinian.
You're an idiot. I'm telling you. Edward. So what could I say?
So are you? Have you heard? Have you heard the explosions anywhere near you?
No.
Why are you not in the bunker?
Yo, I almost believe you care.
Don't like black people in Israel. Just say it.
You don't like yourself, I can tell.
No, I just want you to be realistic.
No, you're hateful. I heard you.
No,
the whole conversation, even when I explained to you, you still have hate in your heart. You can't
No,
listen.
let's not.
All I can hear is Israel. You're so invested emotionally in this. What's up? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? At least Edward and Amir get paid. What's about what's going on?
I get paid.
And let me tell you.
Amir doesn't pay me anything.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm so invested in this. You know why? Because I had 2 cousins that went into the Iraq War. One of them died because Israel decided to say, "Oh, Saddam Hussein has weapons of fucking mass destruction."
No, this is what Bush said. Actually, not Israel.
Mass destruction.
No.
Weapons of mass destruction.
This is actually what Bush said. Stop lying. You don't know what you're saying.
There's recordings all over the internet. No, he said it. He said that he said it. He said that the way to get peace in the Middle East is by taking down Saddam Hussein.
No.
He said it. Is there
Bush
peace in
said
the Middle
that
East
they
now?
have a mustard.
You're a fucking idiot, bro.
You can go and Google it if you don't
And
believe
now,
it.
let me tell you, I'm invested in other ways. 1, I'm a Muslim. 2, I'm a human being, and you guys are committing a genocide. And 3, you might.
No. Stop the cap. There's no genocide. Stop the lies.
And 3.
Genocide is when you are killing systematically a group of people. It's not going on. It's not going on. Stop lying.
And 3, my son might have to go to this fucking war because of you guys.
Right, like all of us. Yeah, right. So this is what's going on.
Because you guys are genocidal maniacs. Because you guys are genocidal maniacs.
Stop.
Because you
It's
guys
not
are
healthy to
genocidal
lie.
maniacs.
It's not healthy to lie.
Look at Chucky. Chucky's gonna have to die for you guys. Chucky,
It's
tell them.
a minimum 3 years service in here, in Israel. So
Chucky, tell them.
anybody can die.
Tell them how you're gonna have
What a way to
to die
live.
for Israel.
What a way to live. If you don't want to mind your own business and just live your life, and you just want to put your
Yeah. So we live our life, but if we need to go to war, we go. That's it.
You can't occupy people.
No, we don't occupy shit. This is
We
how
don't
we live here.
occupy.
We live here. Edward.
Tell them how
The
you're
whole
gonna have to
You don't
Syrian
occupy
bullshit is
West
not
Bank.
going
You
to
don't occupy Palestinians. That doesn't happen.
Edward, stop with all justice warrior things. Stop with it.
Justice warrior.
fucking Palestinian, you dickhead.
Because the fact of the matter
This
is, we
isn't
live here.
justice warrior. This is your
Edward,
country occupying another
You're
people.
unceded
It's
territory.
it's 2025, right?
You can't even point to the West Bank on a map. That's how dumb
I
you
don't need
are.
to point anything. Listen, we are now in 25, right? Israel is a country. It's a fact.
No, Israel is a genocide.
So there's no going nowhere.
Israel is the enemy to the world.
Yo, it's the light. You mean the light?
The light.
The light.
You've been getting
Every shit we do is good.
You've been getting
Every shit we do is good for the world.
Oh yeah, that's why you're failing as a country.
You've been getting it up the butt in Tel Aviv.
So what? It's war. What you can? What you want to hear?
Tel Aviv? Do you get it up the butt in Tel Aviv?
Yo, you foolish girl. You're foolish.
Yeah, I'm saying
you're a child. You need a hug and a lollipop.
So Zelda, originally I asked you this. So hold on a second. Hang on, please. Originally, I asked you a question about if it was a good move on Israel's behalf. Israel aside to attack Iran, and the big answer is no. You know why? Because look,
you probably going to tell me.
Hold on, I'll give you an example. Can an ant attack an elephant?
Amir, let me show you how this whole thing is fucking ridiculous. You know that.
I'm not asking about Israel.
I'm going to answer you.
Stick to the example. Can an ant
no problem, but just let me tell you something factual. Listen.
I'm talking about animals. Can an ant attack an elephant?
Yeah.
Give me the answer. I'm talking about in animal kingdom.
She can.
No, an ant cannot. A logical answer, no. Ant
she can.
No, it cannot. It cannot.
She do.
So I'll give you another one. Can an ant attack a dinosaur? Fuck no. You seen dinosaur? You seen the movie Jurassic Park? Those are dinosaurs, right? So the ant, teeny bitty ant.
Are you like a kindergarten teacher? What's going on here? You're talking about animals. So what's the point, man?
Okay.
Well, he's talking to a kindergartner right now, so he has to dumb it down.
Yo, there's a parable child in the crowd. I mean, discipline his ass.
Okay. So now the next one, right? Next one. Can you, as a man, right, kill an elephant? I mean, can you attack an elephant? I don't think you can, right?
You mean physically?
Yeah. Like if you were to go like you versus elephant, I don't think an elephant will probably kick the shit out and kill you.
And the elephant will fuck probably.
So let's compare. Let's compare you as an Israeli, as Israel versus an elephant or a dinosaur. Okay?
So who's the elephant?
So elephant or dinosaur is Iran. Okay?
So the one
so let's compare,
you're talking about the one
Zelda,
the air that got infiltrated and took the whole shit.
Focus on the question, brother.
Iran took over your air defense system.
Who tell you that bullshit?
You're an idiot. You haven't seen it's all over the news. It's all over right now. It's like
so keep on going.
All the videos coming out of your air defense systems, literally missiles hitting each other, missiles from your air defense system coming down exactly where the Iranian missile was.
Cut the bullshit. Like you're some specialist inside Israel, some kinds of consultant. You don't know shit.
It's all on video. It's all on video. We don't have to argue about it. You can just look it up.
So Zelda, you as an Ethiopian, right? And I'm sure you served in the IDF before. So your answer, Israel did a good job attacking Iran, in spite of knowing that they're not going to win this war.
No, I didn't say that. No.
Did you say yes or no?
First of all, Iran attacked Israel. Let's start with that.
Okay, when did Iran attack Israel?
So funny.
What do you mean? They're arming the whole fucking terrorists.
Which terrorists?
Around us. And Lebanon.
No.
That's enough, right?
Is Hezbollah? It's for their own people, Lebanon. Okay.
No, the Iranians support them.
Okay. Do you know where Hezbollah did the first attack? Hezbollah did an attack.
It doesn't matter. You jumping from thing to thing. Listen, Let's stay on the path.
Zelda, calm down. I'm gonna educate you today about Hezbollah.
Don't worry, I'm calm down. I'm saying. Let's stay on the topic.
Hezbollah did the attack on 8th of October into Shiba
But let's say Iran was stolen. Iran was part of it.
Hang on a second, Zelda. This was a disputed land between Lebanon and Syria. It had nothing to do with Israel. Israel stole Shiba farms, kicked out all the people. So Hezbollah was throwing rockets at the Shiba farms. You did not have to fucking attack back.
Right, so they need to get in Israel and kill people and kidnap them, right? So it's okay, right?
Zelda, Israel. Hold on, Zelda. Israel started attacking from inside Israel. Not outside, inside Israel towards Lebanon. And that's when Hezbollah started attacking Israel. Otherwise, they were attacking Shiba farms. They wanted Shiba farms empty because you stole the Shiba farm land. And so it's located on the border of Lebanon and Israel. Oh my God.
I mean, you love to twist the facts and the words and everything.
It's a fact.
But I'm telling you,
nothing. It's a fact.
Listen, I'm telling this, and this is a fact. You think that Iran, like you said, the elephant, gonna just finish the war like nothing? Like they gonna go get clean from the war? That's what you're telling me? They're the big dog, right?
Zelda, I'm asking you direct Iranian attack. It was actually Israel was the first one to do the attack on.
It's not. I told you.
They did that. Hold on. They did the attack. The first attack was on an Iranian embassy in Damascus. No proxy. Fuck proxy. Israel has a lot of proxy.
This is what they do. This is what Iran do.
Hold on. America is Israel's proxy. Okay. If America says to move right, they move right.
No.
If America says to move right, yeah. Yes.
It's not true. But if you want to think like
it's
that,
true. It's true, Zelda. Zelda. It's true.
No, it's not.
It's true, brother. It's true. It's true. You, as an Ethiopian Jewish friend, from Israel, I can't call you a friend because you believe in the Zionism. I'm sorry to say, but we have this problem. Zelda, we have a problem.
Zionist thing you all the time use.
Zelda,
Jewish state.
Okay, Jewish state. We have a problem in the Middle East. The biggest threat in the Middle East is Israel, not Iran.
No. It's the Arab nations.
You know that its the biggest threat is actually Israel.
No. It's Arab nations that want to destroy them. That's it. There's no Israel problem.
Okay, how was Israel created? By stealing the land?
No, they didn't steal shit.
Yeah, they didn't steal shit.
They didn't steal shit. Point.
Amir, you have to talk about the past. I'm not going to the past. I'm thinking about the future, right? The fact of the matter, Israel live
I'm
here.
thinking about the future.
Israel is live here.
Israel, if
You
Iran
have a
keeps
country,
doing the attack, there
you
would be no
cannot
more
move
Israel.
them. You're not going to move them. This is a reality. And
They can't fly anywhere.
people
Bangkok
think
airport
they're
is shut
gonna-
down. It's under lockdown.
So what? For now, it's a war. Won't you? For now.
More than 150,000
It's just like this. You know what?
Israelis. More than 150 Israelis are crying. You know that, right? They're crying. They want to come
They
back.
can cry. Listen, you know what the thing is?
Why aren't you there to give them tissue? Why aren't you there to give them tissue?
Listen, you know what the war is like? The COVID-19. The COVID is, it started, it finished, and that's it. So the war is been just like this. Couple of months, maybe it's gonna be a war.
And you think Israel is gonna win a war against Iran?
It's not gonna be, how you said,
America doesn't help you, Zelda.
It's not-
America
they don't-
doesn't help you.
Amir, but let me-
Israel is finished.
So let me tell you the one of the points. The thing is like that. First of all, you know that in America, the America and the Iran, the main let's say economy is the oil, right? So
America
You know
number one business is selling arms.
listen. Let me finish the thing. That what I'm trying to say.
We barely get oil from the Middle East. 7% of oil.
No, I'm not. Oh my God, it's not the point. I'm saying the thing is, you need money to run the country, right? Iran needs the money. They need like the oil, right?
Iran doesn't need money. You
yeah.
guys need money. Israel we have funded.
Let me finish. Amir, I'm talking though, right? I heard what you said about Israel, right? So I'm saying they need the money, and Iran the main income is oil. Now the three countries who control the oil is Russia, Iran, and I think forgot the third one. I forgot the name. But it's an Arab nation. Right. So they basically control the oil thing, right?
No,
So
the gas.
Gas, oil, everything.
No, petrol,
but I'm saying like,
we call it petrol.
listen, if Israel wants, they can blow
gas, it's gas. You have liquid gas or?
Let me finish. I'm saying,
No,
Israel
natural
can
gas or actual liquid.
Listen, Israel can blow it. They can blow it if they want to. Why do you think they don't do it? All you need is 50 drones. Let's say 50, maybe 100. You need only one to blow the whole shit there.
You're right, Zelda. How's the Haifa refinery and oil depot doing?
No, but you don't understand. I'm not saying they need to.
You're right. They can't blow it, but I'm just asking, how's the Haifa oil depot and terminal doing?
I don't know what the fuck is going on there right now.
You don't know?
I'm saying it's possible. So there's a reason they don't do it, right?
Remember, anything that Israel can hit, Iran can hit.
You don't understand. You just supporting what I'm saying.
Keep that in mind. When you think too hard with your brain, don't think too hard. Because everything that Israel can hit, Iran can hit in Israel. And remember, Israel is a lot smaller for Iran to deal with.
No, they don't understand what I'm saying. I'm just said it to Amir that no, I don't think it's going to go the whole way.
Well, it depends how much Israel wants to escalate. Because if you want to escalate,
No. Don't say it.
Yes.
You are wrong. You know why?
Put your TV on, see what's going on.
Because
I'll tell you.
listen. I don't need to see TV to understand what the fuck they stupid
You don't?
doing.
Are your eyes closed? Maybe they are. That explains your position.
I don't need to see. I didn't watch TV for I know how much. I don't know, maybe years, but
Maybe
I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I read usually.
You read, okay. Did you go to school?
Listen what I'm telling you. This situation right now, it's like there's years in the making because Iran, they push for it for years on years.
Push for what?
For war, basically. Because
they
give weapons to enemies of Israel.
And you gave enemies to weapons of Iran.
What?
You gave enemies to enemies of Iran.
Who controls Iran right now?
Deafening.
Who controls Iran right now?
Who controls Israel right now?
The Prime Minister of Israel.
The Prime Minister of Iran controls Iran.
No, you have the Ayatollah, right?
Ayatollah is the supreme leader, and Iran is the president, or the Prime Minister, president.
Yeah, so, but who controls the Ayatollah have more power, right?
No.
What?
When you're not educated on how the Iranian system works, then you shouldn't talk about it.
He's even faking an Israeli accent, which is hilarious.
The Ayatollah, listen. You know what? Let's say it's 50-50. The Ayatollah have power in Iran, right?
Yes.
All right.
And
what they let's say I can say it. What they are wishing for Israel?
Pardon?
What?
Are you struggling with language?
No, I'm not saying. I'm asking you.
Yeah, what was the question?
I said what they are wishing, what they want for Israel. What do you think? From what they say, what the whole
they're retaliating. That's what they're wishing for. You laugh, but your own government in Israel justified to the world when they attacked Iran recently. They said preemptive strikes. Do you understand the definition of preemptive strikes?
Because they are trying to.
No, so hold on. Zelda, earlier on, you said Iran attacked first. If Iran attacked
proxy,
first,
by
they
proxy.
would use preemptive
by proxy, I said I explain it. By proxy, they give weapons and they arm terrorists who attack Israel.
You arm terrorists that attack Iran. Why are you going silent now? Because the facts are being read out to you?
No, it's not the fact. I don't know what you're talking about when you say it.
Maybe you need to wake up then and smell the facts. Because you're clearly in a coma or sleeping, or I don't know.
No,
I don't know what you're going through.
You saying it is not. It's not factual. You know, you need to show me.
Prove me wrong.
I'm not saying to prove anything. You told me something, right? You told me something.
Prove me wrong with evidence. I will provide you my evidence. I work with evidence. I don't take hearsay and bullshit coming out of your ass. Provide me evidence.
Send it to me. I will read it.
Your evidence.
I don't know if he has the capability or the capacity.
Allah, do you support Netanyahu giving weapons to? I'll put the link in the chat for you. Put the link in the chat. Where's Al Normo at? Put the link in the chat. What's up with you, Edwards? Edward?
Not much.
Edward?
I was watching videos of the latest landings in Israel.
Oh, that's not occurring, apparently, Edward. It's all AI.
Huh?
It's all AI. You know all that happening? All the Israeli military sensors, they're not actually doing anything. Iran doesn't actually exist on the map anymore, apparently, according to some of these Zionists.
That's pretty good AI then.
Oh yeah, apparently.
It's technology that nobody has, but
you know, Zionism is one hell of a fucking mental health issue.
really.
You can't have a conversation that is rational, evidence-based, logical with these dogs.
Did you just come out of a bad experience?
To be fair, since I've been on this fucking app, and it's been like 2-3 months, maybe 4 months, and every fucking smackhead that I come across is a Zionist.
You're that new? Yeah, I learned this the end of last year. I was going to Zionist.
Longer though.
I was at the end of last year. I was going into Zionist rooms and I was arguing with them, and we're not.
That's why Daniel was attached.
You had your time now. You can.
General Edward was attached to Daniel. Daniel was attached to Edward. That's
Oh,
why he was attached to Edward. 6 months he spent in the Zionist room.
Daniel wasn't even in the room.
Let me ping Daniel.
Oh no.
I mean, I realized last year that they're not on the same wavelength as everybody else.
There's no wavelength. It's a completely different dimension.
It really is. And I don't understand.
It's a far-flung reality that they live in, that everyone hates them, Arabs are terrorists, everyone hates them, Jew hatred, anti-Semitism, everything that they do. They could kill 6 million people on the planet, and they'd say, we're the victims.
I've been in rooms where they were arguing with me.
Can you explain to me the conversation in the United Nations? How they don't say shit about other countries, but they all agree on Israel? They don't say shit about Yemen. They don't say shit about Ethiopia.
Zelda, it's easy.
They don't say anything about this country. They only talk about Israel. You know why? Because they hate the Jews.
No, it's because you're the only country that's occupying people.
And people like you say the word Zionist, meaning Jews.
Zelda.
Yes.
Zelda.
Even when
I'm only saying for 20 years like
this because this doesn't come.
They don't pay.
Zelda, you're gonna stop talking and you ask the question: why does the UN go after Israel more than anyone else? It's because you are occupying people and committing war crimes.
They don't. No.
I just gave you the reason.
On Israel. They don't say anything
because no one else is occupying anyone else.
That's not the problem. That's not the problem. You know why they're going after them? You know why? Because no other country on this fucking planet is occupying people, brutalizing people.
No, nobody occupy nobody.
Murdering thousands. They have done over the years, 80 years nearly. You've killed thousands.
And Zelda says there's no occupation.
No, this is a lie.
I've been in rooms, General, where they have said that the Palestinians are occupying the Israelis. The Israelis are saying that we are occupying them, and they believe it. So this is a major disconnect. They are disconnected from the rest of the world, and unfortunately for them, this is going to be their downfall.
It is, and Hashem's going to deal with them.
Well, they're going to implode. Their nation is going to implode. They're not paying attention to their economy, to what's happening.
In a different reality.
They are. They absolutely are, and they believe everything their government is saying. The government is the country is collapsing around you. Zelda, your credibility in the world is gone to shit. You have a genocide case.
They're just like the Nazis. The Nazis thought they could actually take over the world, while everything they were losing.
You compare us to Nazis? I heard everything. They say.
In fact, worse.
Yo, this they tell me everything about you.
I mean, I don't know what
ethno supremacy, exactly the same as Nazis. You want Jewish supremacy in that land, exactly the same as Nazis.
Trump just announced he's complicit with them blowing up Tehran, so that should happen in under 24 hours. The heaviest bomb Israel has, or missile, they're about to deploy it, and America is complicit. So,
the heaviest bomb they have is a
use American jamming equipment for Israel's defense system. But if Trump tweeted, evacuate, you know something
that we don't know.
Evacuate what? Where?
Jordan.
Jordan, yeah, the UK.
Evacuate Tehran. Then didn't you see his tweet?
No, it wouldn't make sense.
He's going to tell the Americans to go to
Type
Jordan.
in your Google,
No,
Trump
he said
evacuates
Israel
Tehran.
and from Tehran.
And then you'll see the statement he made. And it's the same
Tehran
statement
is
he made
massive.
before.
I mean, there's not a bomb that could, unless you're going to nuke Tehran.
Okay, but remember the statement Trump made before that he thinks Netanyahu's going to invade Iran, and then it happened within 2-3 hours afterwards.
No. Point. Now you're just doing point. Okay, listen. He never said he thinks. He never said he thinks.
Oh, he said he means.
Hold on. No. He basically did a statement saying he needs some military personnel, their family members, in the U.S. to basically leave the Middle East, he said. He said that 48 hours before Israel attacked. Then he said, someone asked him, he goes, no, I don't think that Israel's going to attack Iran. But he goes, they might. It might be good with the negotiation, but might not be. He did that whole wishy-washy. He was obviously alerted. Now, France went to go and say that they stand behind Israel, which is funny. But then they also said because of their soured relations, because of them, pushing for stop this blockade, they were not told beforehand. A lot of these nations know when the other nation, especially when they're allies, that they're going to make a move. So Trump was well aware of that move. Now, with that being said, he's also made it vehemently clear until there isn't some sort of a U.S. base, etc., that gets harmed, they're going to stay out of it. Now, of course, a false flag may happen. But with that being said, we also had Bibi so desperate. He went on live television to say, "Oh, the Iranians hate Trump. They want him dead." They are pushing, they're begging to get the U.S. involved in one way or another. And the way I see it is the U.S. is probably going to get involved in defense, perhaps helping them shoot down some of the rockets, etc., that are coming down. They've done that before, but I don't see.
They are doing in Jordan.
They are.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
Yeah. Beyond that, I don't see it.
No. I don't
They'll provide weapons, guys. Hold on. They'll provide weapons. They'll continue to provide weapons and boots on the ground. Do you guys all see MAGA has gone against Trump? They're losing their shit. Americans are actually saying, hey, Iran started this. Israel started this. Let Iran deal with it. Because remember how they said October 7th, Israel has the right to defend itself? That narrative has been sold to the American public. They're using that same talking point for this. And for anyone to sit here and hold on, guys, if you've been keeping up with the damage that's been done to Tel Aviv, it's bad. They're getting hit right, left, and center. Because keep in mind, Iran, major land area, 90 million people. Israel, not so big, 6, 7, 8 million people. The damage is going to be tenfold upon Israel than it will be on Iran.
No, I understand that, but they're taking out Tehran, I can guarantee you that.
They cannot take
out.
Remember,
with what technology would they take out Tehran with? Tehran. Saying Tehran.
They have to be
with shawarma, with shawarma, right?
What are you talking about, man?
Oh, because he asking a stupid question.
But yet the question cannot be answered. So how stupid is it then if you don't have an answer? What technology would take out Tehran?
You'd have to ask Trump that. He seems to me
is the only one capable.
Well, I mean, if they're capable, what technology?
Yeah, why don't you pay attention?
What technology would the U.S. give or deploy that would take out 10 million plus people? What?
I guess you'll know when it happens in 48 hours.
Okay, so you have no answer for that.
No,
Let's just wait for 24 hours, 48 hours. Let's see.
48 hours, and you'll know yourself.
48 hours.
As a general, have you noticed it's all over actually social media how, and there's videos, how Iran has hacked the air defense system of Israel, and they have missiles going on, missiles literally taken off
one another,
and they have missiles actually taken off and then hitting the target that Iran's missile then hits right afterwards.
Yeah,
so the missiles are hitting the target for
I've
them.
not seen that. What I've seen is Israel's military censor shutting down YouTube links, shutting down all reporting of what's going on in Israel. You know, that liberal democracy that they like to say, that is so open and free, is now cracking down on the media.
Oh, not just the Israeli media. Did you guys see them attack Iran? Iran's media.
Yeah, Iran's broadcasting thing.
Broadcasting, and that lady. Hold on, I'm sorry to say this bullshit that's been propagated, and I heard this from an Iranian woman from Iran talk about this on X. It's actually false in the sense that women aren't allowed to exercise that. She's the broadcaster was a female. Okay, broadcasting. If it's so much fucking oppression by my language.
You know, all you need to do is.
Will not be able to broadcast.
That's nothing. All you need to do is type into YouTube Tehran or Iran or walk around Tehran or something along those lines.
Yeah, no, I've asked my sister.
And see what Iran is like.
Yeah, so my sister.
See the oppression of women, where they're walking around with crop tops.
We've had people on here that came from Iran, and they said the same thing, and they said that. And they weren't Iranians.
The bullshit that we're told is nothing.
It's not true.
No.
It's not true, no.
So let me say this too: the females, the amount of educators in really high roles in the universities are actually majority
women. Yeah.
And my sister-in-law is actually she's born and raised in Canada, but her grandmother's still in Tehran. So I was speaking. Well, I don't even know. They can't even get a hold of her grandmother. It's really scary. But I was asking her because she visited maybe like I don't know before pandemic. And she says that her grandmother says it like, it's not like this. The outside U.S. media is so bullshit. She goes, there's women here that, they don't have to be in some sort of niqab. They are able to drive. They're able to teach. They walk around. There's nothing here that would even suggest that they're living under some oppressive type of regime. They also have government roles. So I don't even know how is any of that oppression? And number two, every country has a dress code, right? So in the West, there's dress code where women cannot be, topless. They can't, they got to keep their nether regions covered. As same thing as men. There's always some sort of a dress code that we all sort of abide by. So if another country has a dress code that says, cover below your knee, and we say cover just your nether regions. Like, what the fuck's wrong with that? I don't understand it. I went to the Vatican, and you're not allowed to go in. You can't show your midriff. Men and women need to have their shoulders covered. They need to be, covered.
We've got to invade. We've got to invade the Vatican.
Yeah, and have you seen the nuns?
We've got to invade Israel as well.
No, what's the difference between a woman wearing a hijab on and the nuns? What do you look? Have you got?
That's nothing. You know when the Zionists come across and say we're oppressing women with the hijab.
Why they executed them?
Listen.
Why they executed citizens?
You have a sect in Haredi Judaism that has a burqa.
Yes.
No, we don't talk. We talking about Iran, right?
Well, not just that.
In Iran.
Hold on, let me finish. Not just that. Like, I have friends who are Jewish. And they've said it that when women, their religion, you have to wear a wig on, which is same. I don't know what the difference is, to cover your hair. You cannot wear on anything tight-fitting forming. Things need to be covered to a certain extent. And then the fact is that men have a super hierarchy over women. And the punishments for when women don't fall in line is so severe till this day in Orthodox.
What is the punishment? Tell me, what is the punishment?
What do you mean, what's the punishment?
You should know. You're Jewish.
Hold on.
You're Jewish. You should know.
Israel had Jericho 4 missiles.
Zelda. Jericho missiles are just. I don't know what the Jericho 4 are. 1 and 2.
4 is still in development, so I think Trump said, "Yeah, go ahead and send 100 of them or something like that."
Well, Jericho is made in Israel. They're not made in the U.S.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Trump knows something if he tweeted that. That's all I'm telling you.
I mean, the only thing you could send them is the MAUB bombs, the 20,000-pound bombs. But I don't think Israel has a way to deploy those bombs. I mean, 20,000-pound bombs.
Well, the most incredible part here is that, remember, we kept saying the whole idea of nuclear weapons is to deter. The very fact that God bless Pakistan, who right away came up to, well, made it very clear that if in any shape or form Israel even thinks about dropping a nuke, they went in and have actually taken their nukes. They have quite a bit actually in their arsenal, and pointed them towards Israel. So that you drop one, we're dropping one. Good luck. Also has made the statement that if India decides to go and help Israel in any shape or form, it's going to be bad news for India. So again, this is a determined. This is going to make a country as rogue as Israel, who hides what they have in terms of nuclear weapons, will not allow inspections to be happen in or according to international law. For Pakistan to come up and aim their nukes towards them and say, hey, you make this move, you're next. China, Russia, all these countries are silently helping out Iran. And people are getting pissed off. I'm like, what's the difference between the US and the West pretty much helping out Israel? Why can't Iran not be given support by its allies? So
well, Saudi Arabia, the GCC countries are not behind, like, they don't want the Iranian regime to fall because they know it would be replaced by an Israeli puppet regime.
Of course.
If that's the case, then Israel would be surrounding them, and that's something that they don't want.
Well, those countries don't even have, like we said, a powerful military at all. They kind of need Iran. And now Iran is talking about an Islamic army. And everything that Israel has done, has actually
what an army?
together. Islamic army. Have you heard them? They made an announcement saying that countries like Turkey, Iraq, a whole bunch of countries.
To make a whole army?
Yes, that we need to come together. And hold on, give me a second. This is a part. Even again, my sister-in-law's grandmother, who's lived there her whole life, said yes, there are people that don't like the regime. They kind of want to change, but that's that happens in any country. But since Israel attacked, the sentiment is, even those ones that were so listen, they've actually, because when your nation is under attack, you're going to come together and stand behind the government that's helping save your ass. Okay, so the U.S. has actually helped Iranians come together when they've been on opposite sides. And not only just that, this entire region that we talked about has not come to bad. It has not helped out Palestine in any shape or form, is now starting to push their weight and their support behind Iran. Israel quite literally fucked up.
What do you do? What do we do after assuming? Well, I don't assume. I just discuss realities. Potential realities, the destruction of Tehran. What's next after that?
You have to have facts with that. You have to say
Edward,
destruction of Tehran.
If that were to happen, let's just say Tehran gets destroyed. Let's just say that happens. You know what's going to happen, right? Tel Aviv is done. It's gone. Let's say Tel Aviv is done. All of Israel's gone. Goodbye.
Okay.
That's what's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to. I think they're going to try to de-escalate both sides, but the issue. Well, then, if you don't want the escalation, you want to keep going, then keep going, Zola.
No, I don't think this is what is going to happen. What you're saying right now, there's not going to be no de-escalation.
So this is what's always happened is. The U.S. steps in.
And I bet they don't show you what's going on.
They'll de-escalate it.
Because Edward, 46 years of
I don't care what you have to say.
The people there.
I lose brain cells when I talk to you.
Are using force. No, they got no human rights there.
You don't make sense.
Do you remember how they wanted to, Israel wanted to assassinate Khamenei, sorry if I'm saying his name incorrectly. And when it comes to, he came on to Trump, okay, made this very public and very well known, that they vetoed and told them, no, you're not going to assassinate him. You're not going to take him out, okay? So let me make this very clear. Iran is a formidable opponent, okay, in many forms, some things that we may not even be clear because obviously no one shows their hand. There's no reason for Trump to have said or did or any of those things, and for Israel to turn around and say, Iran wants Trump dead. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but did you hear what he said? Iran's been oppressing their people for 46 years. How many years have you been oppressing people, Zelda?
No, we was talking about Iran. What you
He
know?
doesn't.
We're talking about Israel.
This is fun.
General, he won't acknowledge the Palestinians exist.
The irony in your bullshit is really remarkable. You need to get you need to get a therapist if you don't already have one.
General.
No, you know,
Hold on.
the fact that you do the comparison, you're total idiot.
Now, explain to me why the fuck Israelis.
There's no oppression here. They live here whatever they want.
Listen. Why is it that Israeli Jews are going and kicking out people that are not Jewish from bunkers, Thai workers, people that happens to be black, that happen to not be Jewish? They're being kicked out of bunkers.
No, this is a narrative that you are speaking right now.
That's why you're not in the bunker. Yeah, they're using subway. They're using the subway system as a bunker now.
You want to talk about oppressing people? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so listen.
You sound tired, Black Rabbi. You been up all night?
It's over.
I'm sorry it's over for you, Black Rabbi. I'm sorry.
What you're gonna see in Iran is something the world has never seen before.
Really?
The level of power.
And you're a rock star too. You get it.
The level of power.
It's like he's sleepwalking. You think these guys are zombies?
We haven't seen.
Yo, Edward, are you a child?
Ever displayed in human history.
It's like they're zombies. Black Rabbi, go back to bed. Try to get some sleep. I know it's difficult.
You know what's funny? Edward, salam alaikum to everybody.
Alaikum assalam. Finally, you're on stage.
But the Zionist terrorist. You know what's funny is that these people can't sleep anymore. So the fact that it's a little bit slow today in their areas makes him, a little bit.
You can tell he hasn't gotten any sleep. You can tell.
Yeah. We want more. Yeah, it's okay. You want more?
Oh my God! You're not bent over. You don't have Jews slapping you in the ass with a whip like in that video where you were in the news. And this isn't one of those rooms.
And Zelda, I've been listening to you, to be honest with you, for the last 2 hours.
Oh no! Don't do Zelda. Don't talk to Zelda.
Listen, I'm just gonna comment on the video that Ace mentioned about Israelis kicking the non-Jews or the non-Israelis from bunkers. I actually watched the video. It's not a narrative, you fucking idiot. I watched the video while they were kicking them out. Go look it up yourself, idiot.
Airplane, what's going on? What's going on with updates?
But if I take like a video of someone, go and kicking someone. So this means this is the standard here. Everybody's kicking people.
Wait, okay.
But I'm going by your logic. Like if I take a video of someone kicking someone, everybody kicking people here every day.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you guys
Zelda, you're a black person. They probably wouldn't even let you near shelter there. They probably wouldn't even let you. They wouldn't let you near a bunker in Israel. Ask Black Hitler. Is he allowed to go to a bunker? Ask him.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Airplane, have you seen the latest wave that went in like half an hour ago?
Let me give you guys the updates. One of the most latest.
But stop lying about the whole.
All right.
Stop lying.
In the latest wave, no one missile passed the defense.
Yeah, I got that. That was the first wave. This is the second wave.
Edward, the latest wave.
There was only one.
I tell you what's happening, Edward.
They got attacked.
There is a cyber attack, Edward, and they're turning.
Hold on, Eagle.
I'm not a war. I do not like wars. But in this war, it's doing great.
You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing.
What are you surprised about?
I'm surprised that the Israeli defense system is not working.
Okay, hold on.
No, it wasn't working. There's videos.
It's bullshit.
You got hacked.
Hey, guys, what is wrong with you?
Usually we have.
You're really quiet. Ace, you're really low. No, don't get a bigger mic. Oh my God.
Usually we have. When I say something, fuck.
Eagle, go ahead.
Paul, you cannot say anything. Okay, your supremacy is done. Okay, breaking news, guys. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, Israel has shut down the airport, so Israelis cannot flee. So this is how an open air prison feels like. Congratulations. So guess what they're doing? They're fleeing en masse by sea to Cyprus.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
next.
have half an hour notice before any attack. Why don't you let it go?
Several explosions have been heard.
Hold on, Eagle. Hold on. You'll get
Even Eagle can sleep.
I can't even give a fucking breaking news here. Anyway.
Go ahead, Ace. Go ahead.
Just a few minutes ago, what's happened is there's been so just over southern Golan. There's some sort of hostile aircraft alert. So they're trying to figure out where, who, whatever. Israelis are fleeing right now by sea, as you guys just heard me say. There's been multiple explosions being heard in parts of Tel Aviv. It's not confirmed, but that is
not confirmed because I live in Tel Aviv.
Hold on.
No one.
Let her lie.
Okay, Zelda, calm down. And Eagle, you got a chance to talk. Hold on.
Half an hour ago, air defense
Iran will come
has
for
been
you.
activated in some
We're waiting for you.
So Iran is listen there. Hold on, guys. I'm also speaking about what's happening in Iran. Several explosions have been heard in eastern Tehran. Air defense has been activated. This is all within the last hour. Now the Tehran air defense system has intercepted those Israeli attacks. So that's one thing. Second of all, there's been impacts. There's actually videos coming out from Israelis from southern Israel. There's been impacts made. There's been fire ambulances deployed, etc. Haifa power plant, oil refinery. It's been official.
It's not from today. We are talking about today. We are talking about today. You're talking about.
This is within an hour, so those things are confirmed. So
no, it's not. You are completely ignorant. You have no clue what you talk. You talk a lot, but no can't talk a lot.
No, she's confirming. She's confirming.
No knowledge.
It's a confirmation. That attack took place yesterday. The attack took place. Listen. The attack took place yesterday. Today they put out the confirmation. You fucking idiot. They put the confirmation today. Yesterday the attack happened.
Yesterday, yes. Happened yesterday.
Okay, but you don't confirm it yesterday. Remember, you have a publication ban. You don't confirm it same day. Remember.
He's talking about today.
You're being oppressed. Remember, you're being oppressed.
Airplane. Do you have any updates from the last wave? I know I've seen videos of landings. I don't know where.
That's why you do, huh? That's why you do. You don't let people talk.
There isn't really anything on the news so far.
And Eagle, were you saying that I surprised you about what? What did I say? Eagle? Did he leave?
I think there's probably sirens going off, so they're probably trying to leave now.
I'm telling you, I thought.
No, you don't let them talk. You don't let them talk.
Hang on, Zelda. Everybody thought that you were on their side, Edward. How could you break their heart?
I don't know what Eagle is. I don't know. I think he misheard me.
So I mean, this is what you do. You invite people.
Invite him back in.
Don't let them talk.
You broke Eagle's heart. You broke Amir's heart.
Amir, invite him back. Invite him back in.
Even on normal.
Fuck Norm. No, he's talking.
Okay, so Edward.
Amir, invite Eagle back in.
Sure.
So he could talk. I feel bad for Eagle sometimes.
No, you don't want to hear the facts that you want to speak.
I don't like you. I don't feel bad about. You just go bury your head in the sand.
Edward, everything Zelda that you've been